Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Circle K podcast with Horatio Perry, me, and Enrique. Today,
What's
we're
up,
going to be talking
guys?
about
What's up?
the 2023 movies that we saw this year. It's going to be peak.
There's going to be a retrospective.
This suck.
A retrospective.
Uh,
A retrospective.
retrospective of 2023 movies that we saw in 2023. So we're gonna be
Wait,
missing a lot of movies. There's gonna be a lot of stuff that
I didn't watch Killers
yeah,
of the Flower Moon.
you're gonna get
I
mad.
saw. I
Ray,
saw
Ray
like
saw nothing. Ray
absolutely
saw
nothing. I saw
nothing.
nothing. I saw nothing.
They're gonna get mad we didn't see the holdovers.
I
True.
I wanted
They're
to see
gonna
the holdovers. I
they're
really
gonna get
did.
mad at they're
I'm
gonna get mad
sorry,
at
everybody.
Do we
so much.
we can't spoil it.
They
We can't spoil it right
they
now.
who
Okay, we can't
they
spoil it.
they are going to get mad. You know who they is. Yeah,
Okay. So
you know
how are
who
we?
they
How
is
do you
for.
guys? Do you
All
guys
right,
want to do like
so
a recap of what we watched?
yeah, so I think with this episode we're gonna probably start off with doing a brief recap of films we've seen in the last like 2 weeks, and then
Like
go
since
into
we recorded the last episode.
yes, since we recorded the last episode.
Okay.
And then go into our top five films of 2023, and then discuss some of the worst films we saw this year.
And then
This
Um,
time, this
we're
time
just
we're
gonna
just
have
gonna
like a
we're gonna brush over them a little bit this time around
yeah, yeah,
because last time around it was
well,
way too
a
long.
lot of what I saw were 2023 movies, so I'm just gonna save them.
yeah. I'm gonna brush over any 2023 movies in the
Yeah,
Okay.
recap, and then we
yeah,
will go into more general discussion of the films of the year, and what we thought of the year for the film industry in general, and how we think things are going to be in the coming year. So
Yes.
yeah.
Our most anticipated movies of
yeah, our most anticipated. I think that'll be a good topic.
yes. Okay. Who wants to go first?
All right.
I'll go first. I'll go first because I watched like too many movies.
All right.
Okay.
Let's go.
I'm just gonna brush over these. I watched Saltburn. I watched The Matrix. That's pretty good. Everybody's been
Pretty
begging
good.
me to see The Matrix for like a really long time, and I finally did it. And yeah, it was
Matrix is so
peak.
cool. It's so
I
cool.
mean, it's just a cool movie.
I
And
still need to watch it.
It is
I watched
awesome.
I
Cool.
watched the second one too. I think it's overhated. I really liked the second one. The action was low-key better. And I finally
I'll
got
take.
around to watching the Batman.
Ooh.
That's a Batman. He's a bat in the movie and he's a man. That's cool. And then I watched Old Joy, which is crazy good. I feel like if you just like if you ever have like an hour to kill like really late at night, just like turn that on.
Old Joy.
Old Joy, Kelly Reichardt, I think
Never heard of that.
2008, 2006. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
that's by the
wow.
director of the other thing.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Then I watched I'll talk about Passages later. Uh yeah, okay, I watched a couple. Yeah. Then we watched Everything Everywhere All at Once. It's Everything Everywhere All at Once. Then I watched then Rache finally got me to watch Titan. And yeah, I mean
Isn't it
it
breathtaking?
was I mean it was like I think the most I've ever squirmed watching a movie, probably. That I think that just as an experience alone makes it great. Then I watched some more 2020. I watched finally, everybody's been begging me to watch this for like a year and a half. I watched John Wick. And yeah, I mean, it was pretty good. I don't think it was, I think to an extent, it was kind of overhyped to me, but I think it was just a really fun time with some great action
Yeah.
set
I
piece,
think the thing with
great
movies like
Keanu.
John Wick is that you can't really take them that seriously because they're not trying to be something better than
Oh
they
yeah,
are.
it's not trying to, that's great. I really loved Keanu Reeves in that movie.
Yeah,
Like really loved
he's
him.
just really fun.
I
He's
don't get
really
why people
fun.
say he's a
Hot
bad
take.
actor. I
Hot
don't get
take.
it.
Keanu good.
Ooh.
True.
Then I watched The
The
Favorite.
podcast is literally named
Let
after
me talk about The
Keanu Reeves
Favorite. Let me
movie.
talk about The Favorite. Yorgos Lanthimos, really quickly, Enrique. So The Favorite, that movie, I think is maybe the best movie about power dynamics and just like sorry, I just turned my camcorder on when I do that. About power dynamics that I've seen, like just like there's movies that talk about that have general broader themes, but just the way this movie dissects it in relation to the central character, Olivia Colman's character, and just like the people around her, and the way it's kind of played for comedy at times, the way it's kind of played for like drama at times, the way it's played for art house at times, it's just fantastic.
Mhm.
You know, I'm pre-gaming Poor Things because I really want to see that
Yeah.
movie. I can't right now.
Four things. I'm sad that I didn't get to see it in the theater, but
And then I'm watching. Then
looking forward
today
to
I
seeing
watched
it.
Black Swan, and I don't think I can talk about Black Swan because it's like still in my head, Loki.
Mhm. Is it like
So
is it sort of like when you watched Killing of a Sacred Deer and you like couldn't talk about it for
yeah,
like
yeah,
4 days?
yeah, yeah. I don't know. I think in general, I think Black Swan's like an easier film to digest, but
Mhm.
I don't think
Interesting.
its themes are any harder to talk about than that movie. So
Interesting. All right. Enrique, would you like to go next?
Okay. So day we recorded the last episode, I rewatched The Batman, which I don't really have a lot to say about it. Like I've already talked about that, I think. Did I
Mhm.
talk about it on the last episode? I might
no,
have.
you
I
didn't.
don't know.
You did
It's
not talk
good.
about it on the last.
It's great. Then I saw Maestro, which I think I'm gonna have a lot to say about that movie.
Yeah, we can talk
Yeah,
about that.
I
I
think I'm
haven't
gonna have a
seen
lot
it,
to say
but
about that. Then I saw Home Alone on Christmas, which, it's Home Alone. I can't really say anything about it. Then I rewatched um The Social Network,
Eek.
which that is a hot take, unpopular opinion. Social Network good.
You know what's fantastic about that movie? I
Andrew
don't
Gar
think I've ever
Andrew
watched.
Garfield.
I don't think
Andrew
I've ever
Garfield.
watched a movie that's like more airtight ever, and it just continues to like inspire me. Like I think about it every day, like
Oh,
genuinely.
talking about airtight movies, you know, a movie is super airtight.
Yeah.
Has no, dare I say, almost flawless.
Don't
Dare
say
I
it.
say, the most underrated movie.
Don't
Well,
say.
actually, amongst the most underrated movies of all time, Jingle All the Way, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I've never seen that movie, but it's just like the most Enrique thing I've ever heard to call that movie
Arnold,
yeah.
underrated
Arnold is this
classic.
guy, and like he's trying to get a toy, but like it's like the hottest selling toy ever, and like
So it's like that episode of Curious George,
I don't know, I
That's like
don't
the
know what
best episode of Curious George.
dude. Where he wants, I don't think it's no.
Dude,
He really
I
wants
have
the
that on
boat.
DVD. I have that episode on DVD.
Peak, dude.
Uh, yeah, at the end, Arnold becomes like a superhero. It's pretty crazy. There's like a bomb
What?
threat. A bomb threat
What?
happens.
What?
This
What
is
is this movie?
this
What
is
is this
you guys gotta.
airtight movie?
This movie is so airtight and good. Then I saw Holiday Inn with Bing Crosby and Fred Astaire. And that movie's pretty good. It's funny. It's got some dancing. It's got some singing. It's got some blackface. It's pretty good.
Oh, shut up, bro. Okay, I didn't watch that movie, but I
That
watched the.
movie is weird because the blackface scene is wild because
Yeah,
it's
that's
like
crazy.
it's like blackface, but they're singing about how bad like slavery was and how awesome
Bro,
Abraham Lincoln was.
what?
But
Dude,
Okay,
what is what
I watched
like
the play version of Holiday Inn. I watched like a play version of it. It was pretty good.
Fred Astaire in this movie, all he does is just steal
I
Bing Crosby's
neglected to watch the
girlfriend.
movie version, but all my family did after we saw the play version.
Okay, then I saw the Nativity Story.
And I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I sought out.
Then
I'm glad
then
I
I
sought
saw
out.
the Nativity Story.
what
Uh,
are your thoughts on the nativity
then I
story?
rewatched Barbie and then Oppenheimer, and that's where I am.
Oh, you rewatched Barbie?
I rewatched Barbie on
Yeah,
New
it's his
Year's
final film of the
Eve,
year.
and
Oh
then
wow.
I watched Oppenheimer the next day because you can't have one without the other.
True.
All right, please.
Like
Right.
I low-key watched Barbie like a month and a half after I saw Oppenheimer. I can't lie.
Rach, it's your turn.
All right, it's my turn. What
Oh,
was
buddy.
the? All right, shut up, Jack. So I'm just gonna start on the 22nd. So on the 22nd, I watched Saltburn, which I'll get into. The next day, I watched
We will get
Oppenheimer.
into Saltburn.
The next day, I watched Oppenheimer, uh, which we'll also get into.
We will get
Uh,
into Oppenheimer.
then I watched Eyes Wide Shut on Christmas Day, Christmas night technically, because I finished it at like 1 a.m. Love Eyes Wide Shut. It's my first Kubrick film that I've seen. Really great.
Yeah,
Then I
I
watched,
convinced
yeah,
him to watch it.
yeah, it's really great. Then I watched Daisies, which is a really great Czech new wave, sort of
Wait, that's Czech.
artsy.
I thought it was French. I didn't know it was Czech.
No, yeah, it's Czech. It's really interesting. It got banned in the Czech Republic basically the second it got released, because it was like too out there and too different. Um, but it's really great. I really recommend it. It's on Internet Archive and YouTube if you're interested. Then I watched He Stands in the Desert Counting the Seconds of His Life Jonas Mekas.
Top 5 title.
True. Really great movie. It's my first Mekas.
I usually make
And
fun of like Rache movie type titles, but that one's kind of tough. I can't lie. That one goes hard.
yeah, it does.
Like low key.
It also works in context of the film, and it's a really great movie. And then I watched Titan for like the fourth time, I think. Really great film.
Yeah, watch it with me.
One of my favorites. On the same day, I watched Drowning in Potential, which is really great. I really enjoyed it.
love Drowning in Potential, bro.
Drowning in Potential is like nearly perfect. I just wish that Joel Haver's character was in
Yeah,
it a little
exactly.
bit
Yeah, it's
more.
literally that's the only problem with it in my
Yeah,
opinion.
because like
I went on YouTube
yeah,
and like on YouTube when you like look at like the bar and you see like the little frame photos that they
yeah,
show. Yeah, they looked kind of bad. They looked cheap.
yeah, but it was made on like a zero budget basically.
Yeah,
So
it's a zero budget movie. And it
yeah,
doesn't
so
look
it's
cheap
like
at all, actually. I think the shots are like so high quality for it. It's great.
yeah, some of it's so pretty.
It's such a pretty movie.
Really great. And then I watched the next day I watched Good Long P the movie.
We're Joel Haver fans.
Yeah, we're Joel Haver
Circle K
fans around
podcast
here.
is Joel Haver fans.
Well, yeah, I'll talk about Good Long P later probably. And
Those
then I
no need to
watched
be good long
You
feet.
won't. We're
I
not gonna
won't.
let you.
Then I watched The Angel by Patrick Bokanowski, which is honestly I think one of the best movies I've ever seen. It's kind of perfect and really
That's an
like
interesting follow-up.
yeah, Good Long P the movie and then The Angel.
One of the best movies ever, and also The Angel.
Yeah, true. The Angel is great. Really symbolically rich film. I need to rewatch it. I was actually just rewatching bits of it before the podcast. Yeah, it's great. Not a lot to say. I am glad that I own it on DVD, so I can watch it for the rest of my life. Yeah, that's it. Oh, I also started watching Nathan for You because I really been enjoying The Curse.
Where are you in the show?
I'm only on episode 3, but
Bruh.
bruh,
The
Yeah, I watched a lot of TV this
the
year, like
two-
The Curse, and we'll
the
get into
two
that.
best
Yeah,
episodes
dude.
of Nathan for You.
Curse.
The two episodes, which the rehearsal is the better show. Nathan for You is a funnier show and a more entertaining show, but the rehearsal is the better show. The two episodes of Nathan for You that stand on their own as cinematic works of art is season 3, episode 8, The Hero,
Mhm.
and season 4, finale, Finding Francis. Those are the two that stand on their own.
Finding Francis is like feature length, right? It's like 80 minutes.
It is, yeah, it's like 80 minutes.
Nice.
It is, dare I say, the greatest movie ever made.
Fair. Totally fair.
All right.
All right. All right. So we're gonna get into now. We're gonna get into top 5 lists of 2023. You think?
Yes.
All right. So which one of us wants to go first? I guess we can go in order.
I
How we did the
mean, I don't.
recaps.
Should we just talk about like our favorite movies and then go to like the worst
Yeah.
ones?
Top
Yeah.
5 and then the worst, because like the middle's
All
kind
right.
of boring.
True.
All right.
Yeah.
I
Let's
will
talk
let-
about like underrated stuff too. Let's
Yeah,
Oh
kind of
yeah.
brush
Let's
on
do that. Let's do that. Let's do that.
All right. I will. Oh wait, let's do that like later on. But let's
Yeah,
start
let's do
off
that
with
later
top
on.
5.
All right.
Okay. I'll go first.
All right.
Okay. Number 5.
Mhm.
And people are gonna be mad I don't put this at like number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
No, that's valid. I feel like
And
okay.
it's half a movie, bro. It's
Yeah,
not.
it's not a finished movie. It's great. It's like technically 5 stars, but it's just
Yeah.
like you don't know the full picture yet. So I feel like it's not there
And
exactly.
also it's the cliffhanger ending is less easy to forgive now that they've
No,
revealed.
I really enjoyed the ending.
Not-
I thought it was
Yeah,
fun.
it's a good ending, but it's more frustrating like the cliffhanger and like the not satisfying resolution. Now
Yeah.
that the sequel is not like 6 months away.
Okay, well, Sony kind
Because
of like bit themselves
The
trying
sequel
promising
in
it
the
for like
sequel in
next
March.
year.
In
Next
March.
year. Okay, dude,
Mhm.
that was never gonna happen, and
Yeah,
I feel
yeah,
like Sony bit them. It's crazy. Like, why did they say that?
And the strikes too.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay, the
yeah.
strikes were the strikes were like not planned, obviously. Maybe it was just a change of plan or whatever. Because I heard on set, not on set, but like while animating, there's so many changes.
I heard on
and-
set. Jack worked on
On set of
Spider-Verse.
Across the Spider-Verse.
I worked on the set, guys.
Actually,
Guys,
fun fact: the guy that plays the spot, he was like method acting. Actually, he's like an interdimensional being. It's crazy.
crazy.
Jason Schwartzman became an interdimensional being for the role.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. The I don't know if it's a better movie than Into the Spider-Verse, actually.
It's a interesting.
It's not.
Yeah.
I don't personally, I just
It's
resonate
it's
emotionally more.
it's better animation of Across the Spider-Verse.
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, like that's kind of a given when
It's
they
the
they made
better,
it
it's
more.
probably a better watch. Like when you're watching, it's more entertaining.
Yeah.
Into the Spider-Verse is like it's like a tighter movie.
Oh no, I could watch Into the Spider-Verse like any day. I haven't seen Across the Spider-Verse since I saw it in theaters. It was like my
I
one
saw it
actual
twice in theaters.
my one genuine issue with it that isn't just like the fact that it's like not a finished story is that I feel like it's like to an extent too overwhelming. Like I feel like it doesn't really take a second
You,
to
you
breathe
catch you catch
ever.
a lot more on the second watch. You catch like a lot of
Yeah,
things.
I think yeah, it needs a second watch
Yes.
100%.
Okay.
I have not seen either Spider-Verse films. I need
Yeah,
to
yeah,
I need to get
we
I need
know
to
you're
get on
weird.
that. I need
You
to
gotta
get
get
on
on that,
that.
bro. You gotta
I
get
need to
on
get
that
on that.
before the
I
new.
actually I have seen the first one, but it's been too long. Because I saw it like when it came out and I don't remember anything about it.
No, dude, wait, okay. This guy, okay, I remember now. This guy, when I told him it was like my favorite movie of all time,
You
he was
said
like,
that?
it's like 3 stars for me. And then now he's like, I don't remember any of it. So
Yeah,
he just like
Yes,
I
he
can't
like
properly
what
rate
were
it.
you
he
achieving?
was
What
he
were
was
you
in a phase
achieving?
back in the day where he would give every movie.
Oh yeah, I remember
Yeah,
that.
I gave Home Alone 2.5 at one point. What was I on?
Oh, Home Alone is
Home
what?
Alone's
Home
This is
kind
Home
of
not the
Alone
just a
is
Home Alone
perfect
show.
formula. It's like a perfect formula.
it's
It
four
is
and a
the
half. It's four and a half.
it's perfect script, bro. It's 4 stars.
So
But
good. It's
McCurky
perfect.
Culkin kind of sucked.
No, oh my God.
What?
What?
Kind of sucks.
That's horrible.
Bro, get off.
He is a little annoying, but it's fine. It's a good movie.
Buddy.
It's a good screenplay.
Fair.
Wow, that is like terrible.
Okay.
Go
Number
on.
four. Number four. May December.
Okay.
He pretty
I need
good,
to
pretty
I
good.
need to watch it still. I haven't
I
seen
didn't
anything from
okay,
this
here's my
year.
thing. I'm gonna talk about mid-December really quick. I don't think I liked it as much as like the people who gave it 5 stars liked it, obviously, because I
Obviously,
did.
you gave it
I
four.
didn't I
Obviously,
gave it 4 stars. My issue with mid-December rises in the fact that the first act is like kind of perfect, but I feel like it kind of in the second act a little bit like I feel like it's withholding too much information. Like I really wanted to learn more about what happened in their past and stuff.
I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of dumb.
I don't know. It just I think it would have made for a more interesting experience. But for what it's
The second
worth,
half, I think, is just very.
it is just kind of masterful writing. And I hope
Charles Melton
oh yeah, Charles
is
Milton
given like nothing to
blows
work
me
with in the
away,
first half.
bro.
He just shows up and he says like he like grunts in the first half.
No, he's no,
Then in
no,
the
no,
second half,
no.
he's fire, bro.
No, that makes sense for his character.
He it makes sense, but
One of
I
my
like
favorite
Charles
scene in
Melton.
the movie, I think my favorite scene is it's up there, is when he like tries his own kid's weed and he's like as immature about it as the kid would be, but like not no, he's even more immature about like trying weed. He's like his first time ever using drugs. And it's like he's struggling so hard, but he also wants to be like a really good role model for his kid who's like nearly the same age as him. And
The best
it's
scene, which
crazy.
I won't spoil it, but in my opinion, well, it's not the best scene, but it was probably the scene that was like most reaction for me is the second to last scene, which I won't. Don't
Oh, dude, that scene is. I'm not gonna. That scene is.
That twist
Wow.
was wild.
Okay,
There's a
I
twist.
gotta discuss. I gotta talk about it. I gotta talk about it. Okay,
What's no, I
Don't
spoilers.
haven't
spoil it. Don't
seen it.
spoil it.
I haven't
Don't
seen it.
spoil it.
Oh, oh yeah, Raish. I forgot Raish hasn't
Don't,
seen.
yeah, yes. There is a major twist. Second
Dude,
death.
it
I
was
want to
so good
watch it.
though. It was so
Jack,
good.
I was wondering.
It's in the
So,
grand scheme of things, it's not even like a crazy twist either, but like in
It changes the way you
it
see the
changes
whole
the
movie.
entire way you see the whole movie. But
Yes.
like just the consensus of it is so simple, which is what makes it so crazy.
Yes.
I was wondering. So when I was looking at May December, I thought it sort of looked like similar to Tar. Is that at all accurate?
Oh, that is completely.
Okay. I don't think so. I think
Uh-huh.
it has like cinematography wise, I guess it's kind of similar. Like well, not in its pace with the cinematography and like whatever. It doesn't have like Tar doesn't have any zooms, but like it uses landscapes in a similar way to that movie, and I think that's the most I can really compare it to. Other than like the whole like scandalous nature of it, but like I feel
Interesting.
like that's more just like a plot point rather than
Interesting.
direct
I don't know
different.
what. I don't know why it gave me those vibes when I was looking at it.
Woman.
Well,
Yeah, that's fine.
I guess I don't know. It's like a similar
Pedophilic woman.
that actually, you know what? Actually, that's actually the comparison. That's there it is. That's true.
right, Enrique, what is number 3 on your top 5?
Okay, number 3, I'm gonna have to go with the flat. Okay, no. Number 3 is Godzilla -1.
Nice.
Godzilla
Wasn't
minus
that I think
one.
that was like Moist Critical's favorite movie of the year,
Yeah,
Godzilla
right?
minus
it
one.
was Moist Critical's favorite
You
movie
know
of the year.
whose favorite it also was?
Yeah, my man
No.
Sean Chandler, let's go. My
Sean
man,
Chandler.
you go.
What the Okay, so Godzilla -1. Uh it uh it is the only Godzilla movie, I think, that I've seen. Dare I said the only like monster movie where you don't freaking care. You're like when the monster's on screen, you're like, when are they gonna get back to the human, bro? I want to see what the
Dude, and
human's doing.
it's like the exact opposite criticism for all the other Godzilla movies too,
Yes,
right?
every Godzilla movie, the American ones, which are the only other ones I've seen. The human is the most boring thing you've ever seen in your whole life, bro. It's like in the Godzilla versus Kong, it's like Millie Bobby Brown, and she's like she teams up with like a conspiracy theory like podcast host,
Yo, it's us.
Oh, reference.
uh, who's like, do you know who Brian Tyree Henry is?
Oh, dude, I love him. He's one of
Yes,
my
it's
favorite
that
actors.
guy.
He's one of my favorite.
They are
Never,
they infiltrate this company to like find out what they're doing. It was dumb. It was
that's so
Interesting.
basic.
Godzilla and Kong were better. They were fighting. It was so cool. But in Godzilla
Interesting.
-1, you have this guy who is probably the best performance of the year. I'm not gonna lie.
Interesting. I
And
went.
he uh he's like should I spoil it?
No.
No,
It happened.
I
This
low
is
key
this,
wanted
this is
to.
in like the first like 5 minutes.
Okay, if it's like in the first 5 minutes, that's fine.
This is kind of like his arc in the movie. Like this is the first
Yeah.
5 minutes. He's this kamikaze pilot
Okay.
in World War II. And instead of kamikazing himself, he decides, you know what, I'm just gonna land. And while
Yeah.
he lands, uh okay, this part's kind of a spoiler, but I'm just gonna say it in a non-spoiler way. He has an opportunity to do something important and he doesn't do it.
So it's like it's like process
Out of
kind
fear.
of.
Out
Is it
of
like
fear, he
a?
doesn't do it, and that motivates him throughout the whole movie. That's his whole arc,
Oh, okay.
and he has to learn how to like move past that fear.
That's great. That sounds like interesting. I feel like if you looked back like a while ago, you could have seen that as like kind of a by the books character arc. But like I feel like we don't see enough of like
By the book's character arc because
similar
I
stuff to
described it
that
in a
nowadays.
non-spoiler. It is a very basic character arc, but it's very good. And
Actually,
Godzilla is
no, I'm
a
gonna retract that statement. I think that's kind of a stupid statement I just said, but you know, I feel like my consensus is that.
Godzilla is so awesome and cool. He's done on like a 15 million budget, and he looks better than this. It is the second to best special effects of the year.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
It is
All right.
behind the creator.
Okay, buddy.
Uh, it's
Interesting.
it's very cool. So awesome. All right, number 2.
All
And
right.
by the way, I'm gonna get into I want to say number 2 and number 1 are basically like on par.
All right. I know what they
Okay.
are.
They're Rache, why are you doing like those weird faces?
I
Okay,
don't
nobody
know.
can see it. Nobody can see it out here, but
No, number 2, okay. Yeah, you guys can't see it, but number 2, Killers of the Flower Moon.
I want to see that movie
I
so
want to see
bad.
it so bad. It looks like the best movie of all time.
It's gonna
It is in
you
fact the best movie of all time. The book is really good too. There's also the book. There's one thing in the book which they really should have. The fact that they did not put it in the movie annoys me because it's very important, and they remove it from the movie. So that kind of was one of the factors that led me putting it at number 2. And also the other factor was that Brendan Fraser was kind of bad. And by kind of I mean bad.
Yeah.
By kind of bad I mean bad.
I'm kind of like really excited to see what he does in that
Did
movie.
he-
But
did
so
he-
I'm
did-
not watching any clips. I'm like it's like a spoiler to see how bad it's like. I gotta see
You guys
it
are gonna say he's
live
pretty
in the
good.
movie.
Enrique, did he wail? Did he wail all over the place?
He does look like a little bit like he is fat in real life. The whale suit like adds on to it.
Well,
Like,
yeah, no,
he's-
he's like 300 or so. I don't know.
Okay, but Leonardo DiCaprio is fire. Lily Gladstone is fire. Robert De Niro is fire. Jesse Plemons is good.
I love Jesse Plemons.
Jesse Plemons shows up as the FBI agent. He's like, "What's up, guys?"
Isn't that like the main character of the actual book?
Not kind of. The book doesn't really have a main. The book the way the book is there's 3 parts to it, and the first part follows like the Native Americans, right? And then it ends with them going to the FBI. And then the second part, which is the longest part of the book, like you flash back and you see the FBI guys like whole life
Oh my god.
before. It's actually interesting. Bro had a crazy life. And then he goes and J. Edgar Hoover is like a major character in the book. Well, character. He's a major real person in the book. And then he's not even mentioned in the movie, I don't think, but whatever. And the FBI agent solves it, and then you see like the trials, and then you see them going to prison. And the third part of the book is completely cut out from the movie.
Okay,
I didn't even know.
No, don't go further. I don't.
Yeah, don't go
want
further.
spoilers.
Don't go further.
It's not a spoiler, bro.
Go
It's
into
a
number
book
1.
based on real events, bro.
Go into number 1.
It's not even a plot detail.
If I don't know what the real events are, I don't want to spoil it in the
Jack,
cool
you are never
movie.
going to read. Jack, you are never going to read this book.
No, I feel like you're gonna compare it to the actual ending.
No,
of the
I
Okay.
swear I'm not going to. I'm not going to.
Okay.
It
Okay,
is
guys. So you know the meeting's gonna end in 10 minutes, so we'll have to start
Okay.
a new one.
It's about the author of the book going to the
Mhm.
Osage Nation, like in modern day, and researching the events of the book.
Interesting.
It's pretty interesting.
Weird. It's interesting. I mean,
And then there is a twist which occurs, which they should have put in the movie because they cut it out of the movie. And I think I'm just gonna get into spoiler territory, so I'm just gonna go to the number 1.
We know what number 1 is.
Number 1 is
what is
Maestro
it?
by Bradley Cooper.
Yeah, let's go.
No. Number
Let's-
one is the Christopher Nolan hit feature film Oppenheimer, because
Wow.
Oppenheimer, everything I said about Curse of the Flower Moon being fire, that all applies to Oppenheimer and Brendan Fraser's not in it. And also Oppenheimer is also, it's like 30 minutes shorter. Oppenheimer's a tighter movie.
Oppenheimer is not a tight movie.
Oppenheimer is such a tight movie, bro. And everything comes back. Everything plays. There's an awesome Robert Downey Jr. that shows up.
It's good. It's not tight.
Robert Downey Jr. is all over the place. It's so cool. Cillian Murphy's in it. Matt Damon is in it. Casey Affleck was pretty creepy.
Benny Safdie?
Benny Safdie was good. Benny Safdie was fire, actually.
Benny Safdie's so good in it.
There was a random scientist extra. This removes like 1 point off the score out of 100. There's this random scientist extra that shows up for one scene and is bad. Like Matt Damon walks in and he's like, "No, I won't work for you. You know what? I quit." That guy was bad.
Oh yeah, that guy was bad. I remember that.
That guy was kind of bad.
I don't remember that. Again.
That guy was everyone else is on their A game, bro.
Yeah. We can like save full Oppenheimer discussion for the main portion.
That's true. Okay, so
because
that's
we've all
the
seen it.
top 5. That's the top 5.
All right, so we're gonna go with
Alright.
Horatio's top
Rache.
5 now.
Yeah.
All right, gonna go into my top 5. All right,
So all the movies he saw this year.
I saw 10 movies this year, Jack, not counting shorts.
Okay, this is the upper half of what you saw this year.
Yes, this is the upper half. Pretty good year. Number 5, we have Barbie. I love Barbie. I think it's really fun. It has the best production design of the year.
It's quite humorous.
It is quite humorous. And it has the best original song of the year as well.
Real, 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 real.
We all know which
Dude.
one he's talking about.
We
He's
all
talking
know which
about
one I'm talking
what was
about.
what was I
no,
made
we're
for
actually-
by
no,
Billie Eilish.
Yeah,
Yep.
we're talking that. Okay, that song was heat. First of all,
Okay, I'm
we're
tennis
actually
better.
talking
I'm just
about we're
tennis.
talking about Barbie Girl by Ice Spice and
Guys, we're
Yeah.
talking about that. We're talking about
Wait,
we're talking about
who else was in that song?
we're talking about Dance the Night by Dua Lipa.
True. Yeah,
Dance the Night.
Wait, that wasn't the name of the song, the Ice Spice one. It wasn't called. What was it called? It's called
Rotting.
Barbie's World. Nicki Minaj and Ice Spice.
oh yeah,
That was such a weird credit song choice.
that was.
Come
It
on,
went.
Barbie,
It went.
let's
It,
go
it went.
party.
It went hard in the theater though. It was awesome in the theater.
Yo, I nothing against Ice Spice and Nicki Minaj. That song was just whack. Like the repurposing, like the resample. I don't like that like thing where people like take old songs and then just like sample it to get like nostalgia bait or whatever.
That's fair.
Like
That's
what
fair.
David like what David Guetta does with like every single song. Yeah.
Fair.
All right.
But yeah,
Alright.
Barbie, great. Margaret Robbie, really good. Ken, or Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, I think that shows how good he is.
Thank you for giving praise to me. Thank you so
True.
much.
True.
You know that you know Ken's full name.
What?
This is real. You can look this up. Kenneth Sean Carson Jr.
That goes so hard. That actually goes so hard.
That does go hard, dude. So
Oh,
like on his.
he should have sung. He should have sung. I'm just Kenneth Sean Carson Jr. That is so catchy.
I'm just Kenneth Sarkozy Jr. What are the other
Anywhere
lyrics of that song?
else I'd
I
be.
see a what's something
Paul
that
Ramsey
Klein
Jr.
said?
Paul Ramsey Jr.
A 10
Um,
junior.
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 Okay. Hold up. I'm going on rhyme zone. I'm going on rhyme zone. All right. Sooner rhyme.
Okay. Well,
Anywhere
that doesn't
else, Barbie would be here sooner.
there we go. They should have gotten him to write the song. They low-key
I know. I'm a songwriting genius.
real.
All right.
For real. All right. Number 4 is Rotting in the Sun. I love it. I'm a big fan of Uncut Gems, and this is sort of like gay Uncut Gems.
It's like Uncut Gems mixed with like the wild cinematography of like Fallen Angels.
Yeah, it's so well done.
Mixed with like the naturalism of like I guess Red Rocket, I guess maybe
Yeah.
I could say.
Hey, let this movie stand on its own.
It can be compared to so many things though, and that's like a good thing because it's like
Yeah.
really
It's
like
so
one of the-
unique. It's so unique.
it's one of the first films I've seen in like the 20
It's one of the first films you've seen.
No, it's like one of the first films I've seen that are using movies from the 2010s as like inspiration, like huge
Yeah.
inspiration. And it's really interesting to me because we're like entering that era now.
Yeah, it's such a fascinating film. I really need to rewatch it. Amazing performances, and it basically turns into a different movie, like a little bit ways into it.
Don't,
I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm not gonna spoil
Going
it.
blind. Everybody going blind.
Going in
Everybody
blind
going
to
blind.
going in blind to Rotting in the Sun, I think is the best way to do it because
All right,
what we
Rach.
did.
Rach,
There's
it's time
so
for your
many-
top three.
there's so many twists and turns. It's so good. Highly recommend.
Top three.
All right,
Who's number 3? Who's number 2?
All right, number 3 is Saltburn.
Okay.
I absolutely love Saltburn. I think it's just absolutely fantastic. I'm looking at Jack's grin on his face.
That's great, buddy.
You know, people. This is rare, but people at my school are actually talking about Saltburn.
Yeah,
because it's good.
It's targeted to
Because it's like a
people
TikTok
who's-
movie. It's like a
Yeah,
Gen
it's a TikTok movie. It is a quite
It is,
literally-
yeah, it's a TikTok movie. Like objectively,
It is objectively.
You can't even deny. You
I can't
even-
deny. I can't deny, but it's straight fire.
Hey,
It's
I mean,
so
I'm
good.
not saying that all TikTok movies are bad. Like
It's
Barbie
on.
and
It's in the
Oppenheimer, those were, like,
TikTok movie
things.
tier with Barbie, Taylor Swift Eras Tour, and FNAF movie.
I mean, okay.
In terms of like cultural impact of like this year.
Yeah,
In terms of like cultural impact online this year, yeah, I think like maybe you could put Oppenheimer up there too.
I think you could.
I wouldn't.
Just because of the Barbenheimer thing,
Yeah.
like
Yes, but nobody really cares about Oppenheimer. Everyone cares about Barbie. It's Barbenheimer, not Oppenarby.
this
Yeah,
is this is what the left wanted.
I think
The left
even
wants to
Jack
watch
can
the
agree. Even Jack,
wokies
because
want
like
to.
Jack is like the number one Saltburn hater, but I think he can agree that Jacob Elordi was like the best casting choice for
Yes, he
that
was
movie.
good. He was good in that movie. He can't. He's
He's really
Jacob
good.
Elordi. He
Very
Not
can't
gonna
fail.
lie. Not gonna lie. He looks better in Priscilla.
Yeah, he probably is.
Probably.
Um, Barry Keoghan's also great. Every member of the cast is good.
Barry Keoghan. I love Barry Keoghan.
He was in. You know what movie he was great in?
What?
Yeah, they used
The
the Joker in the
Batman?
Batman.
Banshees of Inisherin.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
You. It's been a while since you brought up that movie. He tells us to watch. He used to tell us to watch it like every week, and it's
Yeah,
just gone
that
now.
movie's so
It's a
fire.
callback. This is like a nostalgic callback to tell us to watch
Yeah.
Banshees of
This
Inisherin.
is a nostalgic callback to like 2 months ago.
Yeah. Okay. I like Barry Keoghan. I think he's as like a psychopathic character.
yeah.
He was the
He's
best part of that
he's
Eternal
fantastic.
movie.
No, he's fantastic in Killing of the Sacred Deer, doing a
Also,
psychopathic.
Saltburn. I'm not gonna spoil one of the best endings of the year.
One of the worst endings of the year, easily.
I have a contender for worst ending of the year, but we'll get to
All
it.
right,
Yeah, you
all
can
right,
say
all right,
Maestro
all
if
right,
you want.
all right. I'm going into number two. Number two, Boy and the Heron. We
We
talked.
we don't
We
even
talked.
talk about
We
that.
don't need to talk about it. We talked about it last episode for the entire time.
Let's not even like mention it this whole
That
episode.
doesn't even exist. That was like not a movie that happened this year. That
Boy
was
and the
like
Heron.
last year.
Yeah. Okay. So my number one movie of the year is Beau is Afraid.
Nobody cares.
I
Okay,
love Beau is
that's
Afraid. It's fantastic. It's genius. It's innovative. It's unlike anything I've ever seen.
all of that is true. All of that is true. That does not mean that all of it is successful though.
It has the best performance of the year. I can
If you
agree.
want.
I can agree that it's flawed, but I think it's just so perfect at just trying to do something that no one's ever tried before that just makes it that just gets rid of all the flaws in my eyes. Like
It's
I love it so much. It's so funny. It's so dark. It's so like
Mm,
it's everything you could want in a movie to me.
I think I'm just gonna like I really do love Beau is Afraid, but it's it's so hard to like fully talk about it without bringing
It
up
is
a
hard to
lot of
talk
its
about it.
wrongdoings because
There are
like
and
it
there are a
has
lot
a
of
couple of them.
wrongdoings. There are a lot of wrongdoings.
The ending sucks. You would disagree. I
I
really don't like the
disagree.
ending.
I think the ending's really good, but I can see why people don't like it. Just for me, it kind of works
I
because
think
it is very anticlimactic, and I know that a lot of people went into it expecting it to have some sort of big ending like Midsummer or Hereditary had.
it did not need the budget that it had, in my opinion. I think it was overdoing it in a lot
Yeah,
of instances.
yeah, but
Uh
also like
I don't
I
know what
also
A24 was thinking giving this guy $30 million without like any because he made Midsommar and Hereditary. He's like, look at this movie that's like not like
Those
those two
movies weren't
movies at
even
all.
like
Give him $30
those
million
movies
dollars.
weren't even like that successful, like at the box.
No,
no,
those
they were
movies were really
No,
okay.
for A24 movies. Yes. But
No,
for movie
Hereditary's
movies.
in like their highest grossing movies, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, but A24 makes box office flops and everything everywhere all at once.
Yeah, okay. Well, I guess when it comes to like the big blockbusters, yeah, it doesn't break even with those, but like they kind of take on their own cult classic status of their
Bro,
own.
Civil War is gonna be their highest grossing film.
No, it is not,
Civil
bro.
You
War
know,
looks
everyone
bad.
is hyped for Civil War.
Civil War looks bad.
California and Texas are teaming up, bro.
It's like
California and Texas are teaming up.
Enrique. I know it. I know Enrique is
They're
into that. I know
gonna fight
Enrique's.
Donald Trump.
I know Enrique is in that r/alternate history, so he's
I've
probably
never
foaming
watched
at
an
the
Alex
mouth.
Garland movie. I've never watched an Alex Garland movie but it seems like he's kind of fallen off because nobody
You know
likes
what
men
movie everyone's
and no
hyped
reason.
for from A24? By everyone, I don't the lesbian one. What's that one called?
Dude, I saw I saw
Oh,
the trailer for that one. And I'd like
That movie looks fire.
wait, what's it called?
it looks okay. It looks kind of
It's
boring.
called like I don't. It's with the Twilight.
Christian Stewart. It's Christian Stewart. I love Christian Stewart.
What's that movie called?
I'm looking it up.
You talked about this briefly When I
They
was
just
at your
like
house,
her
I think.
dad is like a hitman.
Love Lies Bleeding. Yeah,
Oh yeah, that does look good.
She's there's like this bodybuilder lesbian that's like a Hulk. She becomes like the Hulk. It's very
I
strange.
I don't think against this movie. It doesn't really look like that interesting to
It
me.
looks so fire. There's a hitman dad or something. I don't really know what the plot is. The
I don't
plot
know. Just kind of looks like kind of by the books,
okay.
but maybe just
Yes.
me.
This is what A24 should be making. Random action
Yeah,
movie.
it's by the
Okay.
person who did
They could, dude. Loki, same mod looks fine.
Same mod looks fine, I think. I think it looks fun.
Loki, A24 should do like a John Wick type action movie. That would go so hard.
Yes, aren't they making that? Isn't that a movie?
Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe we'll see.
A24, they are making a Dwayne Johnson movie. Have you heard about that?
Yeah. With Benny Safdie directing
That movie's
it.
gonna be so good.
It's gonna be so fire. I'm so mad that
Dwayne Johnson is gonna win his Oscar.
Wait, what's it
I'm gonna go
called?
on a tangent about the fact that the Safdie brothers split
Untitled.
up.
Untitled movie.
I'm gonna go on a tangent for the fact that those Safdie
Oh yeah,
brothers split up.
we gotta talk about that.
We gotta
real
talk
quick.
about this. This ruined my year. This has ruined my year.
Ruined my year too. I'm so
Nobody
sad.
cares!
Oh, they're gonna make a new movie with
Bro,
Adam Sandler.
you're
They're
just
gonna
living
follow
through
up
what the
Uncut
Coen
Gems.
brother
You
fans
don't just
lived
follow
through
up Uncut
like
Gems
2
and then
years ago.
Yeah, but like I wasn't a Coen Brothers
Oh,
fan.
there's a
And
movie.
they made like 20 movies.
Oh, when I went to the theater recently, they played a bunch of trailers, and all of them looked awful. And I'm gonna bring them up in the 2024 section.
Okay.
So, and there's gonna be some hot takes
Oh well,
there.
wait, it has a title. The Benny Safdie rock movie has a title.
What's it called?
It's called The Smashing Machine.
That is such a great title.
And
I'm sure
the
their solo
synopsis-
projects are gonna be great.
The
All right,
synopsis is an MMA fighter, Mark Kerr, struggles with addiction, winning, and love during his peak era in the UFC.
This is gonna be the greatest movie of all time. But Jack, what's your top 5?
Wait, I wanted you to talk about this after brothers for a second because this news shook me.
I'm gonna cry.
I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that they aren't still gonna make great work and they're not gonna like work together. They're
all gonna
like,
fall off.
I'm so mad that the Adam Sandler movie got put on hold because they were teasing it. Adam Sandler said that they sent him like the look he's gonna have in that movie, and it's not pretty. He said, and I was like, that got me so weirdly hyped.
James Cameron could do a better movie.
Okay,
Eyes
buddy.
closed. Eyes closed.
Okay.
Eyes closed.
If he could do a better movie, eyes closed, then why does he spend like 15 years on every single movie he makes?
Because that's called putting an effort into your movie. The Safdies are so lazy, bro.
Yeah, I mean, you're bro. What?
They're so lazy.
Bro, they spent 10 years trying to make. Dude, they spent 10 years trying to make Uncut Gems. That is a
okay.
Real fact.
Maybe if they had spent 11 years, it would have actually won that Oscar.
He won like a bunch of film independent awards.
Yeah, who cares about the film independent awards, bro?
Bro,
it's the Oscars that matters.
Yeah, that's where it's at. That's where. If they put 11 years
Jack's face. Jack's face.
Well, name one time the Safdies invented new technology for their movie.
Okay. They invented new styles of filmmaking, in my opinion.
No, they didn't. It was me.
Okay, buddy. I'm gonna give you my top 5 now.
Every Safdie movie, Nathan
Jack.
Fielder could have done it.
Okay, buddy. Wait, let me find my ranking. Hold on. Okay, I remember that. Okay, can I like? All right, so
You cannot talk about Boy in the Heron again. We're not going to mention that.
I had 3 movies in my top 5 are ones that we've already discussed in detail. So I'm gonna just like go through my tops. I'm gonna go through the stuff that is. I'm just gonna briefly say
just do your top 5 that we haven't mentioned already.
Yeah. Okay. It's Barbie, Rye Lane, Across the Spider-Verse, Boy and the Heron, and Oppenheimer. But I'm gonna remove Boy and the Heron, Across the Spider-Verse, and Barbie, and give like those movies removed. I'm gonna give my top 5. So we got Blackberry. I think Blackberry is easily the most underrated movie of the year.
Running in the Sun.
Blackberry's better. But
Blackberry is not underrated, bro. Literally everyone's talking about how good Blackberry is.
Running in the Sun is not for everybody.
I cannot go 5 seconds without hearing about Blackberry, bro. I mean, well, you never.
I don't know what you're talking about. You can't. People talk about it for like a week. Okay.
Everyone is always talking about Glenn Howerton in Blackberry.
Glenn Howerton gives like the best supporting role of the year. Like better than RDJ. I'm not even better than RDJ.
Better than Ryan Gosling. Better than Ryan Gosling.
Could be an argument made for that.
That is probably a dummy.
There could be an argument made for that.
Probably a wrong argument, but fine.
No, Glenn Howerton. It's not actually, I feel like people are boxing him into a supporting role. It's not really a supporting role. He's like on the front of the poster. I don't
Actually,
know. I feel I really expected him to be a supporting role, and then him and Jay Baruchel, or however you say, and Matt Johnson would be like the leads. But no, Matt Johnson's character is like a total side character, which is like my only problem with the movie. I really wish Matt Johnson was in it a bit more because his character is great. But like Blackberry is just such a fun time. Is like not easily. It's one of the funniest movies I've seen this
I'm not
year.
gonna lie, the cinematography looks awful.
The cinematography is great. You're a hater.
Every photo I look has
It's shot like The Office. It's shot like The Office. I don't care.
no, every photo I see has like that gray filter. And if there's one
What are
thing
you
to
talking-
tell me is that if a movie has a gray filter, I'm not gonna like it.
Dude, the grade is kind of like really it's very natural, but
Every time I
it's
see a
a
gray
pretty
filter, I'm
grade.
gonna get like unnaturally
I don't know what
angry.
you're talking about. There's like no gray filter. Okay.
You're lying, but
Blackberry.
okay.
I'm looking up stills for Blackberry. I don't know what you're talking about. It has just kind of a naturalistic look. Some of these photos
Okay.
are a bit lower quality, so I can see like the gray in that, but like
Okay.
it's really vibrant when
Okay.
you're watching it in HD.
Move on. Next movie, and I'm gonna look at them while you're talking about it.
We're gonna talk about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles,
That
Mutant
movie's fire.
Mayhem.
That movie's
I
fire.
like this movie way more than I should have because I'm not a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fan, but it's just so fun. I would rewatch it. I love seeing my little brother fall in love with it. It's a great movie. I'm so glad that we get movies like this being made and they don't fail. Did it did it make money? I'm pretty sure it made money, right?
No
All
idea.
right, it made a little because the budget was small.
It was a small. It didn't like reach. I don't think it crossed like a lot,
The
but
best
like
part of the movie is that the animation looks like claymation.
kind of a little bit like in the
There's
turtle
parts where you can
designs.
see it, and there's parts where you cannot see it.
I like the turtle designs, yeah. I think, but that's like
Also, when Ferris Bueller showed up, that was crazy.
that is pretty funny. I love the way that like the teenagers interacted with each other and all that. You already know.
Yeah.
People have talked about
Also,
that for a while.
that milking joke.
Bro, dude, I don't that was funny. I don't even care. I'll come out. That was
Also,
funny.
the best edited sequence of the year. Yeah, best
Low-key,
edited scene of the
People don't acknowledge editing in animated movies. It is important. It
yeah.
is
The best edited scene of the year is the part where they break it. I think I've mentioned this already like 10 times, but they go into like 4 different places at once, and then there's like a fight scene, but it's like cutting between them. That was so
yeah,
cool.
yes.
Sounds cool.
I
Best scene of
think
the
I know what
movie.
you're talking about.
I
Yeah.
might send Rache the scene.
Yeah,
Rache,
I haven't seen the movie.
Rache is it's a fun movie. It's great. Okay. So and then I watched Rye Lane. I take it back. This is the most underrated movie of the year. Rye Lane was such a treat. It's like visual candy the entire step of the way. It doesn't really click at first. Like the editing was kind of out for me at first, but like you get it. You really slowly get it as you get more immersed,
it looks
and it
mid.
doesn't become an issue. It's just a rom com. It's a very by the books rom com. But like that's kind of there's like kind of a comfort in that, just like the fact that you can hang with these characters and there's not a lot of stakes.
It looks really pretty, like visually.
Yeah, that's an understatement.
I gotta watch it.
Oh, I guess I should have talked about The Killer if I'm removing 3 movies. But so I guess but that's number 8 in my list. So I'll touch up on The Killer for a second. The Killer is, I think, depending on who you are and how you get attached to characters, you'll love it or hate it. And I loved it. It's just such a cold movie, but like in a fun way. He's really having fun with it, even though it's so detached. It's like it's about the human David Fincher movie. It's great, and I think more people should talk about it going into this year because I feel like it's kind of gonna get forgotten about.
Oh yeah,
And
like no one. It's because it was a Netflix original. No one's gonna talk about it.
I mean,
Unless you're made December.
Netflix
yeah,
movies.
people talked about
Netflix movies just get forgotten, man.
No,
people are talking about May December.
Irishman, not Marriage Story.
Irishman, yeah, Marriage Story, yeah.
Wait, is
there-
Marriage
was
Story
it-
a Netflix movie?
Oh,
yeah,
was
Marriage
it?
Story's yeah, Marriage Story's a Netflix movie.
Roma.
Okay, to be fair, people only talk about like one scene in Marriage Story nowadays. So
Yes, because no, not the one of the best scenes in the movie.
yeah, obviously, but like, I mean,
Best
there's
scene in the
other
movie.
parts of the movie.
Yes, there are 3 great scenes in that movie.
Yeah, Netflix movies, people talk about them for like a week extensively, and then
Unless
they kind of like leave the world behind. Leave the world behind. I
Yeah.
don't think People are gonna be talking about that movie in like a month.
That
And
movie,
that
I'm
movie-
not gonna watch that movie. That
And
movie
that
looks
movie was
It's
hyped,
fine.
man.
Dude, Leave the
Like-
World Behind is fine. It's fine. I'm a big fan of Sam
See,
Esmail.
I looked up what happens at the end, and it sounded bad, so I didn't watch it.
Bro, you looked it up the
Yeah,
ending?
because number one, I wasn't gonna watch it anyways. So, and
Bro.
I heard the ending was bad, so I looked it up to see what
No,
happened.
the ending was great. The ending was great.
And the ending,
It's the best part of the
on
movie.
paper, it was bad.
It's not the best sequence of the movie, but it's the most intriguing part of the movie.
Okay, whatever.
And then my number one was Oppenheimer. So I Jesus Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer's a great movie.
Hot
I
take.
think
Hot
it's
take right there.
the most I've ever been immersed into like somebody's mind
Life,
watching
yes.
a movie, which is crazy because it's based on like a real person. And I think everybody that worked on this movie did like just an insane job at what they were doing.
Except for that scientist guy.
Except for that scientist guy that I literally don't remember.
Yes, he has one scene of screen. He has like 2 lines of dialogue, and he was bad.
Okay.
That horrible flaw in the movie. Worst movie ever.
It's just giving everything's cranked to 11 all the time. And it's just kind of exactly what I want out of a movie. It's like the best theater experience I've ever had, like easily. Dude, that bomb scene is like the most tense I've ever been in a movie theater.
I felt like I was gonna die.
Dude, seriously,
I felt like I was gonna die.
I felt like I was gonna. I swear to God.
The ending, bro. I felt like I was gonna die at that, bro. Like the feet, like stomping.
Let's let Horatio talk about Oppenheimer.
Horatio, what do you think about Oppenheimer?
I did not feel like I was gonna die because I watched it on my laptop in the middle of the
Boo! It was playing in your theater. It was playing in your theater. And you chose not to watch it.
What a nerd.
day. I had little interest in Oppenheimer.
No, before it came out, you were saying it looked great.
Yeah, but then I realized it probably isn't best for my mental health to go see that in the theater, considering I'm me.
Okay.
So I have thoughts on Oppenheimer. I think it's good. I definitely was underrating it when I first watched it. But I do think it has a lot of flaws that people aren't talking about enough. I think the pacing is really whack.
Wrong.
Like, dude, it sounds like horrible. It's edited like a TikTok video.
No, it is not.
Like the majority of it.
What?
No scene in Oppenheimer lasts for more than 30 seconds.
That is wrong.
It's like an entire montage, and that's what is like so fun
It
about
is a
that.
movie. It is a
That
movie
is-
for
that is
the
what-
low attention span
Dude,
generation.
that is what spring. It's okay.
I mean,
this is about to be
crazy
the
that they made a
craziest
movie.
comparison. This is about to be the
Crazy that
craziest
the-
comparison.
I know what you're gonna say.
It has like a similar ending style to Spring Breakers, and you love that movie. Okay,
You call it a low attention span
But
movie.
Spring
the
Breakers,
whole
Spring
movie.
Breakers is Spring Breakers.
The
It's
whole
not
movie.
Oppenheimer.
The whole movie is just it is 3 things, and one of them is a court hearing. And
Spring
the other
Breakers
one-
is not
The
trying to
other
be
one is a
Oppenheimer.
Congress hearing. And then the
Fine,
whole
okay.
movie is just people talking, and then 3 minutes of a bomb, and then people talking.
and it makes it work.
And yeah, it works. But it's not
Fine.
like a low attention span movie. You
Fine,
gotta
again,
have
that was a joke, but
you gotta
I do
have
think
like
I
30,
do think
it's like 40 named characters that all
that was a joke.
important
That was
role.
when I said it was a low attention span
Sure,
movie. That
buddy.
was a joke.
It was an unfunny joke.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
but
we
I
had to
think
we had to come back on that because
I think
it just
I'm
didn't
not.
work.
I think in general, I just think the pacing's way too fast for my taste. I wish they could slow it down a bit and give
It's
me
3 hours,
and
We're
give
going
me-
to be like 5
I
hours.
think- I think Oppenheimer would be best at like 6 hours.
No one was gonna freaking see it,
Who
bro.
would
Who was
who
gonna
would
go watch
fund that movie?
Yeah, no one would fund it, but that's in an ideal world. It would be
It could
6
be
hours
like a
because
mini series, I guess, but that would be
Yeah,
so.
I
you
just
couldn't
want-
get that in a theater.
I just want a little bit more time to actually get in the headspace of Oppenheimer because I felt so distanced from him the entire film.
Dude, Oppenheimer's such a based guy, bro. He's so based. What a great guy, that Oppenheimer.
Enrique's being. I'd like to
Yeah.
inform everybody that Enrique's being totally sarcastic. I could see in his eyes.
What a great dude.
What a
He cheats
great-
on his wife.
He really helps the world, didn't he?
He really helps the world, bro.
And the film portrays how bad that is in just like
Yeah.
such an
And-
insane
Yes,
way,
he is
I had-
beautiful way.
When I first watched it, I had a lot of thoughts on the ending. I thought it was kind of corny.
The ending is so
Um,
fire. I don't know what you're
ending
on
is so
about.
fire.
So since I've sat with the film a little bit more, I can give that the ending is interesting on paper, but I don't think the way they do it works that
Dude,
much
it's
because
so
it
fire, bro.
almost the ending almost feels like a quip. Like it almost feels
Yeah.
like a one-liner that they just like I don't know. It
I'm
just
about to
doesn't
call.
It
Okay,
feels like a one-liner
Horatio,
because you look at it on the
Horatio
script and it's
Perry.
one line.
I'm about to call this guy out. Horatio Perry rewrote the Oppenheimer ending because we were debating it, and it starts with two naked Oppenheimers like next to each other
In
in
a
like a
black
black room. This
void.
is a fully. I'm fully serious. This is
They touch each
fully
other, there's
serious.
an explosion, and then
Yeah.
it cuts to, yeah, and I'm not making this up. It cuts to an office building, and there's this man dressed like Oppenheimer, and he walks out of the office, and it follows him out, and then you see like the door closing, and it says Christopher Nolan, and then it cuts. No offense, bro.
I'm gonna edit this into a clip, and I'm gonna like show bits of
Now,
that script.
Yeah, we gotta edit this into a short.
now, here's the thing. I will cut Horatio's Oppenheimer ending a little slack. Now that I've rewatched the movie and also read the script, I forgot that some of the lines from the ending were actual lines in the movie. So I just thought they were random lines that Rache made up.
Loki, no, okay. In
And
all
now that
fairness,
I
for
see that they're
Horatio,
actual movie lines, it's not that bad. It is pretty bad, but
what he wrote could have been worse. I feel like if it was like an entirely different movie, it could have worked.
I had an
Yeah.
idea. I had an idea for an Oppenheimer ending, and then I never wrote it down. But I'm gonna tell you what
Okay,
it was.
so I think the
Okay.
Oppenheimer ending. You know what? I'll say it's good. I'll say it's good.
Yeah, trust me. Don't tell me.
I think it
It's
works.
it feels okay. It ties up from a screenwriting perspective.
Oh yeah, from a
Ties
screenwriting
up.
perspective, I think it's
It
really
ties
good.
up every arc. It
Yeah.
it pays off. It pays off. The thing in the movie with the calculations. It's
Yeah, that's
payoff.
fair.
It pays off. Which I know that chronologically this happens in the future. But it pays off all the apocalyptic scenes with the crowd and with Borden, who is I don't know if you guys know who the freaking Borden is, but he's the dude that like tells the FBI about Oppenheimer. Going to Oppenheimer and being like, bro, I imagine when I was in the plane, I imagined like what would happen if rockets were in the nukes. And then you see the flashes of the ending, but like
Yes, dude, I loved that so much, bro.
yes, that it
That was
pays
cool.
off everything in the movie.
I loved
We gotta-
I loved what's his name?
Tom Conti.
I loved Brenner from Stranger Things showing up for like 10 minutes.
Who's Brenner from Stranger
Oh
Things?
yeah.
Oh yeah,
evil
Matthew
doctor.
Modine. Matthew Modine. I love Matthew Modine showing up for
Wait, who
Matthew
does
Oh
he
yeah,
Modine.
he's really good.
Oh,
They-
is he
they-
the doctor?
Yeah. Well, he's in the black and white scenes, like when they're like at the table.
Oh, is he like the senator that's interrogating Robert
There's
Downey
so
Jr.?
many random people in that movie. It's like an Easter egg hunt. It's great.
It literally is an Easter
The
egg hunt.
funniest part of the movie, I'm not gonna lie, this part was a little cheesy. It's not bad, but it is cheesy.
Mm-hmm.
Is when they go like there were a few holdouts, a young senator from Massachusetts trying to make a name for himself. And then Robert Downey Jr. goes, "What was his name? Kennedy."
It's like a Marvel movie where it like
It is.
teases that.
That and the only other line that I think is actually corny in the movie is when they're about to start like getting people to help, and then Robert Downey Jr. goes, "Let's go recruit some scientists."
He doesn't say it like that.
Yes, he does. Yes, he
No,
does.
Horatio,
doesn't
you're
say
missing
it like
that.
that.
It's Cillian Murphy who says it.
No, it's Robert Downey. No.
Why
It's,
the hell would
it's
Robert
Matt Damon. It's
No,
Matt
no, no,
Damon.
no,
who says-
no,
it's
no,
Matt
I
Damon.
saw it.
It's Matt
I
Damon.
rewatched
It's Matt
it.
Damon.
Wait, it's actually Emily Blunt. It's actually Emily
I
Blunt. It's
rewatched it
actually
like 4 days ago. It's Cillian Murphy. Cillian Murphy
Fine.
says it.
He's like, let's go recruit some scientists.
Yes,
it
it's
goes
cool.
hard. It goes
No,
hard.
it doesn't.
Hard. Number one, Rachel, you said the scientist scene
You
was
know what?
boring.
You know what movie has the most
It
corny
goes on
lines?
for like 2 minutes.
Let's
The
talk about the
scientist
movie that has
scene
the most
goes on for
corny
like
lines
2
of all year. It starts with an S. There we go. And okay, so it has some amazing lines such as wait, let me go on IMDb and look up the quotes.
You know
on
a quote from
Sullivan.
the Oppenheimer was awesome. There's a motif in the movie, which I know, guys. You guys didn't notice this, but every major quote from the movie gets repeated like 3 times by different characters.
True.
Like they go like theory will only take you so far, like 10 times.
Oh yeah, and then okay, my other big like nitpick about Oppenheimer, because I don't have any like major criticisms of it, it's mostly nitpicks. Is I don't like the first I Am Become Death Destroyer of Worlds because it feels
That
like
was fun.
if it's
Okay,
fun,
it
but
was funny.
it's funny, but it feels like kind of out of place.
You expect them to do the speech and hit, but
It
it's like
is
off kilter.
it is for people. The reason they could have done it better, I will admit.
The way it
Yeah.
was,
But
the way it
the
was written
reason
and
they
the
put it
script
in
is
the
terrible.
movie, yes, but the reason they put it into the also we can't guys, we can't curse on this podcast. We have to keep this family friendly, peachy clean. But the way that it is uh the reason it's there is for people who don't know about the Oppenheimer quote to actually know what that quote is
That's fair.
before, so that it pays off. Because
But also,
if you just randomly thought that, that would be so random. They'd be like, why did he think that?
but also, who is going to see Oppenheimer that doesn't know the Oppenheimer quote?
My mom did not know it. I
Yeah,
was like, do you know what this
Okay,
quote is?
fair.
And she was like, no.
Hmm.
yeah. Okay, let's talk about some amazing lines from Saltburn 2023, such as, "I don't think you're a spider. You're a moth."
What does that even
Quiet.
what does that even
Hard.
mean? What does that even mean, bro?
Nothing.
What's the context in the
It's
movie?
like, okay, the context, okay, there's context to when she later goes on to say quiet, harmless, drawn to shining things, but you can like say the same about like a spider. Like
I looked up Saltburn
meaningless.
cinematography on Google Images, and it looked cool.
It looks good. It's trying way too hard during like the college scenes, I think.
Maestro. Well, what? Okay, let's continue.
It's trying way too hard during like the college sequences.
Okay.
But when they get to the actual mansion, it looks fine. In my opinion, it looks fine. There's good scenes. There's good scenes here and there. I like
Oh,
that.
but are we gonna rejoin the meeting, by the way, after this is done?
Well,
Yeah.
it's there's still like 20 minutes.
No, there's 6 minutes left.
Okay. We should
Uh,
wrap this up then.
do you want to wrap it up in
No,
the
no.
six the six minutes?
Let's just rejoin the meeting again.
Okay.
Okay.
All
Okay,
right.
well,
So let's close it real quick, and then we can continue.
no, I'm not done with Saltburn.
Yeah, let
Okay.
him finish Saltburn.
All right.
I
Let's
think
finish.
there's they're good scenes. There's a scene involving curtains that I really enjoyed.
That's
Just
so
editing
good.
wise, it was kind
So
of
good.
fun.
It's so well edited.
I liked whenever Jacob Elordi was on screen,
Well, I mean, who wouldn't?
which unfortunately is not as prominent as the movie goes on. I think how do you say this guy's name? How do you say this guy's name? It starts with Archie.
Barry
I don't know how to
Keoghan.
say his last name.
Archie Holonoff.
No, but
Yeah.
his character. I feel bad for not knowing his name, but his character
I feel bad for
is
not knowing the
kind
movie.
of fun. Is kind of fun as like a side character. I like how he starts out really confident and just like breaks down later on.
Is that the guy who gets kicked out of the
If
house?
if it was like a mystery movie about this place, and Enrique Keoghan was like kind of throughout the movie, kind of a guy discovering this place, it would be really interesting. Just like discovering these places, family would have a lot of secrets, and that's what the trailer made it out to be. But instead, it's just like this weird movie that's every scene is trying to make you be like, "Oh, isn't that weird? Isn't that thing weird? Isn't that weird?" And it could have been peak. It really could have been peak. The trailer looked great. The man, a part of me kind of yeah, I think it's my least favorite movie of the year. I
Wow.
put it above the Mario movie.
Wow.
The Mario movie's
Oh
like
no.
I put it above the Mario
The
movie.
Mario? Why do you guys hate the Mario movie?
I don't hate the Mario movie. It's just like
The
it's
Mario
it's
movie's
like
not
a
bad, bro.
vanilla. It's like a vanilla kids. I don't have anything
Yes,
to
it's
say
funny.
about it.
It's funny.
I don't have anything to say about it. And
It
it's
is
like
it is entertaining and funny. It's not a masterpiece of cinema.
it's just like the fact that I didn't get anything from it is kind of like worse than
I
Saltburn,
got
where
to
I could
watch Mario.
I could talk about Saltburn for hours, like straight up. All right,
All
Enrique,
right.
you want to talk about Maestro, Enrique? Because we're
Uh,
getting into bad
okay,
movie stuff.
so this year's pretty good for movies. There's two movies this year that I think are bad. Now, the worst movie of the year is The Flash.
Mhm.
But the movie that made me the most angry is Maestro. Oh, Maestro, here's what Maestro is, okay? So Bradley Cooper was sitting in his office one day and he was looking at his Wikipedia and he clicked on his Oscar nominations. and he saw that he didn't have an Oscar yet. So he was like, "What if I made like a scientifically designed movie to get like a crap ton of Oscar noms?" So he calls up himself and he directs and writes the movie. Which when he's directing and writing the movie, that's when you know it will not be an ego project. When he's starring, directing, and writing, that's when you know it won't be. I'll
That's
think
an ego project.
he might be producing it. Hold up, I can check.
Enrique, let's talk about how you wrote, direct, and starred in Christmas Criminals.
Yes, but here's the thing. I'm good, and he's not. So the what's it called? The Bradley Cooper, and Maestro's boring as hell. Number one, it's super boring. It's very boring. Uh, did I mention that it is boring?
No.
It's not that entertaining. Oh yeah, he's also the producer on it, by the way.
Okay,
Oh,
well, I
wow.
mean, that's fair.
Well, along with Martin Scorsese and Steven Spielberg.
What?
I don't know
what?
why they put I don't know why they put their names on this, bro. I mean,
I mean, I see Spielberg. I look, he
the
see
movie is
Spielberg.
well shot in an ugly way.
It's like Saltburn.
It's so good cinematography that it's bad.
It's like Saltburn.
It's like if I wanted to look at a bunch of pretty
Jack,
pictures,
Saltburn
if
is
if
so
I
good at
wanted to look
cinematography that it's good.
if I wanted to look at a bunch of pretty pictures that did not have any meaning, I would look up modern art on Google.
Real.
So
That's Saltburn.
that's Maestro right there. But Maestro, the number one, there's a CGI sequence in this movie that's kind of bad.
Oh my god.
There's like a part where like in like this is like the first like 5 seconds of the movie.
Bro,
He like
nitpicking
looks
the
over a balcony
CGI.
and then it like CGI zooms out and there's like this. It's bad.
Do you
I
think
gotta see, I gotta look. I gotta watch. I gotta see that
is-
right now. I'm gonna.
is
Look
Maestro
at
sort of
Maestro
like
opening.
is Maestro sort of like this year's Blonde?
I haven't seen Blonde. I don't know.
I mean, no, people talk about Blonde for a while.
I'm not
It
gonna
was,
lie. It's probably this year's Don't Worry,
it was
Darling.
more controversial than my Maestro was
Yes,
easily.
nobody cares about
Yeah, but
Maestro,
they're
bro.
think, but they're both like Oscar bait, black and white biopics.
No one's gonna be talking about Maestro in a year. I guarantee you. After the
Yeah.
Oscars are done, you will never hear about Maestro again.
Look, I haven't seen Maestro. Honestly, it kind of doesn't look that bad.
I
No,
agree.
no, here's the thing
I
with
think it
Maestro.
kind of looks
As
good.
as as a biopic, it does not work because you learn nothing about him. All I learned about this is the only thing I learned about him the whole movie is that he's gay. That's all I learned about him. I don't know. I couldn't tell you anything about his music because it starts off with him being a no one and he gets married to his wife. And then it cuts to him being old and having already done everything and gay. And that's just how the movie goes. So you don't learn anything about him. Everyone in the movie, every line in this movie, and I think I'm disliking the movie more and more as I talk about it. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, I'm watching this shot right now. It looks pretty good. I'm like enjoying this.
Oh, is it like the huge zoom out?
That is not CGI.
No, that's CGI, bro.
Oh, okay. I see it.
Wait,
Okay.
what's the clip? Wait, send it to me.
It's okay. Just go on Netflix. Look at the movie. Go like 5 minutes in, like exactly 5 minutes.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay.
I don't,
I see
I'm
it.
not logged into Netflix right now. I'll do it later.
Dude, do you use Netflix? I swear to God, this
I
guy
don't use
doesn't have
Netflix. I don't. I
installed
have
on his
Netflix.
phone.
I have Netflix. I don't
He
use it
doesn't
very
have it
often.
installed on his phone. He doesn't have it installed on his phone.
There's a part in this movie where where oh, the ending is awful, by the way. The ending is the worst ending of the year by far. That and actually the Flash ending, it was not good, but it did not offend me. But the Maestro ending offended me in how bad it was.
I might watch it like Loki.
Yes,
I'm scared.
but
It doesn't look bad. It
give it a
just does
chance.
not look bad.
That's what I thought before watching it.
The film,
What I thought
the
before
film
watching
they're shooting it on looks really pretty.
yes, it is good cinematography. I'll tell you. And the editing and the black and white sequence is very good.
Who shot this movie?
The guy who did the whale.
Oh, that makes
I
sense.
can see it.
Actually, I can see that.
I can see it.
The
Watch the whale.
Oh yeah, he shot Black Swan too.
You know the movie's boring as hell when there's like this huge divorce argument like that is like trying to be marriage
Marriage
story.
Story.
It's trying to be marriage story, but it's not. And then 5 seconds afterward, a giant Snoopy balloon like
Oh my God, the guy that
past the
shot
window.
Maestro, he shot Iron Man. Iron
Yes.
Man
No
2.
way. No
Iron
way.
Man, Iron Man.
Cowboys versus Aliens.
So
As well as Black Swan, Requiem for a Dream,
Oh, he's like an
Mother,
Aronofsky dude.
A Star is Born. Uh
the
no, he shot in every single Aronofsky movie since his like first short film.
the
Oh, really? Did he shoot pie?
Yeah. Yeah, he shot Pie.
Carrie
Oh, wow.
Mulligan was not bad, but she was badly written.
Same for Saltburn. That's actually
All right, I think that's all I have to say about Maestro.
okay.
Okay. Uh,
Do you have a worst of 2024 you want to talk about?
2024, bros, in the future.
2023, I mean.
Dude, I already talked
Sorry.
about Saltburn. It's fine.
Yeah,
Rage,
fine.
what's your worst movie of 2023?
Oh my God, I have
You
all
didn't
the
watch any
movies.
bad movies.
I didn't watch any bad movies this year. The worst was probably Oppenheimer, but even that I liked Oppenheimer.
There's actually a good edit in Maestro where a character bows and then it cuts to a different character taking a bow. That was cool.
So just like a bowing match cut.
Yes. They bow and then it cuts and then the other character like comes up from a bow. It was cool.
That's cool.
All right.
I like
There,
that.
there was a
So-
little dance sequence.
It
that was
doesn't seem that bad. I like Loki.
It is bad. Don't watch it.
Guys, so you want to end this off by going over what films we're hyped for the coming year?
Okay, I
Yes.
have a lot of movies I'm very hyped for. Sean
Right,
Baker's Anora is like, oh my God, I need that
I'm
movie
so
in my
excited.
veins.
I'm so excited.
I need that movie in my veins. I don't know
Dude,
anything
that's
about
gonna
it,
be
but
that movie, it's gonna be bad.
I want to be
It's
here
bad.
for a Sean Baker movie.
I bet
I
you
s-
that James Cameron could do a better version of that and make it
Every bone in my body is waiting for I Saw the TV Globe by Jay Schoenbrun.
Dude,
So
Jay
we're
Showrun.
wait. I low key might buy like a Sundance virtual ticket. Like I need it. I need it.
Jack-
Sorry, but if Jesse Smith is attached to your movie, it is wait, is his name? No, what's
No,
his
it's Justice Smith.
If Justice Smith is attached to your movie, it is gonna be mid.
Jack, you can't buy the
Liked Honor
Sundance
amongst
ticket.
Bro,
You
people
can't buy
really
this-
liked Honor.
Jack, you can't buy the Sundance ticket
Oh,
because
wait,
we
no,
need
no,
to
yeah,
watch
he
party it
wasn't-
together.
Yeah, D&D is good. I like that movie.
That's
Oh,
fair.
That was a good movie.
Honor amongst thieves, bro.
But that wasn't a good movie despite him.
Okay, well, you know what? How about this? Charles Melton, his only like known acting credits before May December was playing a character in Riverdale.
Yes, but you're not May December, pal.
Yeah, no. Charles Melton is known for Riverdale. He's like
Okay,
he's
but
one of the main cast of Riverdale.
everyone knows that Justice Smith's May December.
Rache is looking this up
D&D.
right now. He's like,
Justice
No, I'm
Justice
not.
Smith's May December is the D&D movie. It is
no, it's gonna be I Saw the TV Globe. It's gonna be I Saw the TV.
It is a silent
You
on
know
100.
who's in the cast list of I Saw the TV Globe, which is blowing my mind, and I hope it's real.
Watch it be someone I
Fred
don't know.
Fred Durst of Limp Bizkit.
Huh?
I have
Limp
no idea who
Bizkit.
that.
Okay,
I don't know who
okay.
that is.
Why do they
Okay,
keep
buddy.
casting Justice Smith as 18-year-olds, bro? He's like
Because-
30.
Wait, how? Wait, no way. How old is he?
He's like 29. He's turning 29 this year.
Oh my God.
Bro, Jane Schuburn always messing up with these castings.
Jane Schoenbrun, bro.
Jane Schuburn. Jane Schuburn should get off the internet and make a touch grass movie. That would be so cool.
Rude.
It is a touch grass movie.
No. If Jane Schuburn, you know the weird like computer movie. What if Jane Schuburn?
Warfare is peak.
What if
It's
Jane
peak.
Schuburn made a movie about someone touching grass?
No, it's about how you should touch grass. It is literally an
Yes, but look,
is advocating
let's
for
be
touching
real.
grass.
Let's be real. Jane Schuburn does not touch grass.
I mean, there's photos of them in grass.
You can be in grass, but touch grass is not. It's not a thing you do. It is a way of being. Yes, Jack.
A way of being okay, buddy.
Anyways, continue with your movie.
If you get
Continue with your movie.
Phoebe Bridgers in your movie, I think you're
The
doing
only
something
the only
touching grass.
interesting Jane Schuburn movie thing is the school is watching, and that is because High school morning announcement broadcast. I got
That is
experience.
a lot. I think that's lost media.
I have a lot of experience with those high school morning announcement broadcasts.
You would really love a self-induced hallucination, bro.
Oh yeah, you would.
Yes, I don't know where it is.
It's on Vimeo.
And it would probably make me rethink my Jane Schuburn hatred. So I can't let myself watch it.
Buddy, rethink it, please.
Okay,
Do
fine.
us a favor. Watch
Okay,
it.
continue with your hyped movies. Oh,
Hey, can somebody continue with their hype movies?
All right.
I thought you.
I am hyped for Nosferatu, Robert Eggers.
Yes, let's go. Let's
Yeah.
go. Nosferatu
Looks
sweep.
so good.
It is going to be the best movie of the year. I'm so mad that it's releasing in
Lied.
December.
Yeah,
but I think it's gonna be like the best movie of the year.
And I'm gonna shout out something I don't see a lot of people hyping up. I think that John Renk's Spaceman looks really cool. It's like
Adam Sandler?
Yes, Adam Sandler. It looks cool.
That movie is gonna be
Spaceman.
fire. That movie has Paul Dano as an interdimensional spider creature
It looks so
that talks
good.
Yo, hold up. Wait. I'm looking this up. This actually kind of looks peak.
I know.
Hold
It
up.
looks really good.
Hold up. It's by the guy that did the Black Star music video.
And Chernobyl.
Black
Okay.
Star musical video?
Music video.
Shut
Black
up.
Star. David Bowie, Black Star. One of those like iconic music. Okay.
I don't care. I don't care about this David
I'm putting
Bowie
this on
guy.
my watch. Adam Sandler in like a movie that makes you contemplate death in outer space and
Watch this
existentialism.
suck.
This
It
be the
looks
best
like
movie of all time.
it looks like High Life is what it looks like.
Me one astronaut.
Spaceman 2024 movie.
Oh.
Is there any other stills of this? Dude, I'm so
I don't
excited
know.
for this now.
Dude, they released a teaser trailer that's like 20 seconds long.
Oh, really? I didn't even watch that
Yes,
yet.
I think you hear Paul Dano's
Oh,
voice.
official first look. Wait, there's actually a first look.
Yes, there
I
is.
didn't see that.
Oh, okay. It's like two shots. It doesn't.
Yes, but you hear Paul Dano voice. You hear his voice.
This looks like High Life.
There's no way this movie stars Adam. Okay, look, I know Adam Sandler is known for doing like weird comedies, and then like every once in a while he does a really good dramatic movie. But this is so un-Adam Sandler. Like, whoa!
Like a sci-fi.
He just did another iconic Netflix original movie, Leo. And Leo. No, he's actually done, dude. Like half the dude. Does he have like a deal with Netflix or something?
Yes, actually he does.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
made-
is that why Uncut Gems is a Netflix original in like Canada?
I don't know.
Okay, well, Hubie Halloween, that's Netflix. Hustle,
Murder
that's
Mystery-
Netflix.
Murder Mystery Duology.
franchise, that's Netflix. You're so not invited to my bar mitzvah.
The
That is-
Mayor What Stories, New and Collected.
Okay, well, that's 20. That's Noah Baumbach has a deal with Netflix. Okay, all of his movies are Netflix originals with him.
My
now.
parents, fun fact, my parents are watching that as we speak right now.
Really?
Yeah, Mayor, yes. That's why I brought it up.
Adam Sandler, iconic actor in Jack and Jill 2011.
It's such a good movie.
And I'm also very hyped for Terrifier 3.
Okay.
As I'm not gonna talk about that because there's not a lot to say. There's no defending myself for loving the Terrifier movies as much as I do. I think they're really fun.
No, if you
What
like
a
them,
dummy.
that's great. That's great. They're not. It's just that the concept of that, it's like that type of movie just doesn't work for me at all.
Yeah.
It's-
Joker.
Oh,
Fully I do. Looks.
It
looks
so
good. It looks so good.
All right.
Joker 2.
Joker 2.
That's
It's
it.
a
That's all I'll
musical.
say.
What about Enrique? What about Dune Part 2?
Okay. I'm gonna get okay.
Wait, when's that coming out again?
So the number one is
2024.
And
2024.
when I was in 2022, the number one of 2023 was Dune Part 2, and it didn't come out. So number one of 2024 is Dune Part 2. It wins the number one honor for the second year in a row. So number one, Dune Part 2. It's new Denny V, new sci-fi epic of Dune, which I already know like the story. For everyone at home, here's what happens in the second half of the Dune.
No.
So the okay. So also Mickey 17.
Mickey, okay, that's gonna be
Oh,
peak.
Mickey
That's gonna be
17,
so good.
Rob-
Robert
be so good.
Pattinson, Parasite guy,
Tony Collette.
Spaceman of
Tony
Adam
Collette.
Sandler. That we already talked about that. Godzilla times Kong and New Empire, bro. There's nothing better I can do than go to the theater and watch Godzilla and Kong.
This isn't a movie, but I'm so excited for Blossom of Shanghai.
Nobody cares. Godzilla times Kong. You're gonna see Godzilla and Kong fight. Like, who cares about Wong Kar
Oh
Wai?
wait, Blossom of Shanghai is like airing right now. I just realized that it's
Yeah,
like
in China.
yeah, in China. I hope it gets a US
Who cares
release.
about Wong Kar Wai when Godzilla and Kong fighting is on the table, bro?
I never thought I would hear you ever say who cares about Wong Kar Wai.
Who cares about the guy who made Godzilla versus Kong drops a new Godzilla versus Kong movie? Who cares? The what was I was thinking about him. Oh, Joker 2.
Yeah.
And I haven't even seen the first Gladiator.
Yeah, Gladiator 2 is
Gladiator
gonna be
2
good.
because it is a new 3 hour long big budget epic of history that has
Napoleon.
By Ridley
Napoleon. By
That
Ridley.
has-
That just
that has-
happened this year. That already happened. That
I
already
didn't see it.
happened.
I didn't see it, so it doesn't count. Paul Mescal.
Everybody forgot about Napoleon. It's actually
Paul
crazy.
Mescal is in it. Paul Mescal is in it of After Sun guy. The After Sun guy is in it.
After some guy is in it, that automatically makes it into
Guys,
Uh,
what about Drive Away Dolls? Anyone hype for Drive Away Dolls?
Okay, wait. Here's
When I
where
saw
I'm
the
gonna
trailer,
get-
I liked it.
Here's where I'm gonna get to the trailers thing. I went to theater to watch When Harry Met Sally, and the projector didn't work, so we just had to leave. We didn't even see the movie, but they played the theaters, and they played trailers, and they were all awful. And here's the trailers they played: Mean Girls the musical.
Dude,
What?
that trailer, everybody was freaking out about that trailer because it doesn't even show like any music.
It does. They're literally dancing, bro. But that trailer was
Oh,
awful.
okay. I guess there's like a new trailer then. But
That trailer was awful. That trailer was terrible, and they should cancel that
the
movie.
movie doesn't look that bad. The movie
You know
doesn't-
what they
I-
did to Batgirl? You know how they like did like a tax write-off? That's what they should do to Mean Girls.
I watched
Bro, you're too far, bro.
And
last
also-
night. Can I say this? Last night,
No,
me and my
you may not
family.
say that.
Last night, me and my family watched Mean Girls, but
Are you logging on Letterboxd?
I was talking to you guys for half the film, so I didn't pay attention to the first quarter of it. So I don't feel like I can log it.
Bro got on his phone. I was talking for
Just
him.
like while logging his
If
watch.
Jack followed that,
Yeah, I
he
might.
would have zero.
I liked
movies
it.
on.
I liked it though.
So he would have zero
Yeah,
movies. on.
Me and my
I didn't-
family might watch it soon.
I didn't catch like half of it, so I can't. I don't feel like I can log it.
Okay. Oh, Madam Web.
Madam Web looks so bad.
Oh my
I
god.
think that's just a cheat code for like saying bad movies. I'm not even gonna talk about it. And then here are the two movies that might be controversial.
Yeah.
Drive Away Dolls looks awful.
No, it looks
Yes,
good.
it
Fine.
looks
It looks
awful.
it looks like it's going to be mixed.
It looks like a Disney Channel original movie.
No, okay, but you don't understand the Cohen's game.
I don't care. They make maybe I think Joel Cohen was probably the most. Yeah, I mean you see.
It's interesting because Drive Away Dolls looks like textbook comedy. Well, directed by Ethan Cohen solo. Well,
mean-
Joel Cohen made like a 4:3 black and white art house adaptation of
I mean,
tragedy of Macbeth.
you look at the first impressions and you see Macbeth and that looks like a real movie. And then you see Drive Away Dolls and it looks like a Disney Channel.
It really kind of shows their dynamic and how well they work together, though.
Yes, don't let Ethan Cohen cook again. Anyways, there's another movie here.
You
No,
thought
this
you haven't
movie-
even seen the movie. You haven't seen a single
Here's
Cohen
the
movie in
movie.
your.
There's a there's a movie here called Lisa Frankenstein.
What?
I've never heard of this.
Oh,
I
I
don't
think
know
I
if you
heard
know
it. I
what
think
that
I
is.
heard that by name. I didn't.
Lisa Frank. That movie looks awful. Apparently, what it's about is that I didn't really understand that much of it, but there's like this goth girl, and she's like has like a crush on like this grave, and she like brings the grave back to life, and it's Frankenstein.
Saltburn, Saltburn.
And they
Okay,
get up. She and Frankenstein get up to a lot of wacky shenanigans. It looks bad,
counterpoint. It stars somebody who's in Lady Bird, so
dude. Who cares? Literally everyone is in Lady Bird.
Oh, you
Dwayne
know what?
Johnson.
You know what
Fun
I'm
fact.
hyped for? You know what
What?
I'm hyped for, guys? I'm hyped for Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2.
No. You're not. I'm
He's
hyped.
been trying.
I'm hyped for Mickey Mouse Trap.
True, Mickey's Mousetrap looks peak as hell.
Who from Lady Bird? Who from Lady Bird is in the least?
I think it's like one of the high schoolers. Like I genuinely don't remember, but it says Lady Bird.
Lisa. Oh, it's the directorial debut of Robin Williams' daughter.
Oh, really?
Nepo baby.
Bro, you can't say that.
Nepo baby.
You can't say that, bro.
I'm sorry, guys.
No, that's not a directorial debut. They're like a
Yes,
40
it
minute
is. It
short
says
film.
directorial. Okay, but
No,
short.
dude.
Let's be real. For directorial debuts, short films don't really count.
Yeah, true, but like 40-minute short film is like I feel like personally I'm on I feel like
This weird shrimp movie. I'm looking at her filmography. This shrimp movie looks awful.
come on,
What
come
is
on.
this movie?
You haven't even seen it. Cut it slack, bro.
Kappa Kappa Die, bro. What is Kappa Kappa
You
Die?
haven't seen the movie.
Which movie? Kappa
It
Kappa
has
Die.
You
it
haven't
has
seen the
it
Frankenstein
has
movie.
Kappa Kappa Die has 70 logs. You can't judge it.
What is I don't know anything about it. I'm looking at the Wikipedia. It's just the name.
All right, should we be wrapping this up now?
Yeah,
No,
I think we should probably wrap it
we
up.
must
We're
do
already at
the
like
whole.
I think we're already like an hour
We
and a
have to
half.
do a whole episode of Kappa Kappa Die.
True.
Yeah.
What is up, guys? Okay. I know this is gonna be hell to edit tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
So
That's
that
episode two.
was that's episode two.
Do we want to announce what episode 3 is or no?
Oh yeah. So we're gonna for episode 3, I think we're gonna go back to a movie specific episode, and we're thinking of doing Terrence Malick's Some Kind of Heaven. I
It's
think Days of Being
what a fool.
Some Kind of Heaven is a different movie.
Terrence Malick's Days of Heaven.
Yes. We're gonna
Yeah, sorry, I got it mixed up. We should do
we're gonna
some
do
kind of
Tenet
fun.
eventually, by the way. We're gonna do that eventually.
Yeah. I think maybe we should do Tenet after Days of Heaven.
I don't want to watch that.
I'm gonna
It'll be so fun though.
I'm gonna have to rewatch Tenet for bro.
All right, guys. Okay,
All right,
so
it's better than Tenet is better
And
than
with that,
Tenet is
let's
better.
conclude.
2023 is over. That
On January 5th.
Okay. That wait. Final thing.
Yes.
Real quick, what are 5 movies of 2023 that you haven't seen that you want to see?
Poor Things, Killers of the Flower Moon, Zone of Interest.
Poor Things, Killers of the Flower Moon. Did that come
Corrupting
out?
MIC.
The Zone of Interest.
Iron Claw.
The holdovers.
Iron Claw, Holdovers. That's my 5.
Holdovers, Iron Claw, Past Lives.
Yo, no, I think
yeah.
American
Past
Fiction,
Lives,
Zone
yeah.
of Interest.
American Fiction's gonna be peak.
All right, that's it.
Fiction looks so good.
I'm
All right,
excited.
bye.